Hi, this is Francis Stevens. This is my history of sports media coverage case study on the Ohio State University football scandal. On December 23rd, 2011, a story broke on ESPN telling viewers and bloggers that 5 players would be suspended for the first 5 games of the 2011 football season for NCAA infractions of selling memorabilia for improper benefits, including tattoos. The 5 players were as follows: Terrell Pryor, Dan Boom Herron, DeVere Posey, Mike Adams, and Solomon Thomas. Ohio State University athletic officials allowed the 5 players to participate in the 2011 Sugar Bowl game in New Orleans, where the Buckeyes went on to beat Arkansas 31-26. Terrell Pryor led the Buckeyes in all categories with 221 passing yards, 115 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Dan Boom Herron added 87 rushing yards and a touchdown. DeVere Posey caught a touchdown pass, and Solomon Thomas came up with the interception on the drive for Arkansas to win the Sugar Bowl, to have the Buckeyes go on and beat Arkansas 31-26 for their first ever SEC win in a BCS bowl game for the Buckeyes. How the story broke in social media. A Yahoo Sports report alleged that Jim Tressel, the head coach of the OSU Buckeyes, knew about the shady dealings of players selling memorabilia for improper benefits for more than 8 months before school officials were aware of any transactions. Former players and current Buckeye players were sharing their feelings on social networks such as Facebook and Twitter, sharing their concern and shock about the allegations towards their leader and program. Every major sports network, ESPN, CBS, NBC, and Fox Sports cover this story very closely, especially considering the historic success on this particular football program. Sporting News also offered a timeline of each event that occurred during the scandal period. How the story was covered through the social media outlets. Twitter and Facebook covered the stories very thoroughly, including the following: fan voting polls for fans to express their opinions on whether Jim Tressel should be fired or remain the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and blogging on sports network pages such as ESPN, CBS Sports, or Fox Sports. How was this story influenced by new social media outlets? Well, Twitter, Facebook, RSS feeds, and YouTube played a very major role in all the story broke in social media outlets. More detailed information was widely available to the mass public, some of which could have been misinformation. People had opportunity to express opinion which could have played a part in the decisions of OSU officials and Jim Tressel, as well as former quarterback Terrell Pryor on returning back to campus for his senior year. General public opinion may have influenced the light in which mainstream media covered the scandal, perhaps taking a more negative side. What is the significance of social and traditional media? Via social media, the story's widespread availability brought a lot of attention to the key players involved in the scandal. As for traditional media, the detailed storyline influenced by social media made for an obvious decision by OSU officials regarding Jim Tressel's future with the university. Both media outlets influenced each other, and the high availability of information evoked passionate public response as people generally felt more informed and invested in the situation. And this is Francis Stevens with, once again, our history of sports media coverage case study.